A ranching family in Montana faces off against others encroaching on the land. Hello everyone, welcome to another TV show review. That's right, it's a TV show, and it's on the TV show Yellowstone. This TV show ran from 2018 to 2024. You can watch this over at Amazon Prime. That's where I wound up watching this for the past couple of weeks. And it's in the top 222 spot as one of the best TV shows of all time. It was nominated for 1 Primetime Emmy, another 9 wins, and another 46 nominations. The main cast in this is Kevin Costner, Luke Grimes, Kelly Riley, Wes Bentley, Cole Hauser, Kelsey Asbill, Brecken Morrell, Jefferson White, Gil Birmingham, Foley J. Smith, Denham Richards, Ian Bohan, Mo Greens Plenty, Jake Ream, Ryan Beanham, Jen Landon, Wendy Moniz, and Ethan Lee. Oh, right. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it's a TV show. Yeah, as I said, I've been watching this throughout the past couple of weeks. I started this right before, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, that's right. That makes sense. 3 weeks ago, pretty much. I wound up watching this. I started watching this right before I went on my vacation from where I work. And during my vacation, I actually went on a trip. And during my trip, at like the evening time, I actually had some time to watch. My phone though. On my phone. That's why I have Amazon Prime on my phone. And so I was able to watch a couple of episodes here and there. I was able to get through season 1, 2, 3, 4 while I was, I should say I finished season 1 because I was pretty much at the end of season 1. And I saw 2, 3, and 4 during my vacation time. And then season 5 has been kind of a bit of a struggle for me of trying to watch all of it, and it's because of certain things that's been happening, but I don't have to go into that stuff, but I finally saw all of season 5. What do I think about this TV show? I think for the most part it's amazing. It is. I do have some gripes with this show, and I'm going to get into it in a little bit. Let's talk about everything, though. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about probably the best theme that this TV show has to provide. The best theme. Which would be the cast. The acting. The acting is, for the most part, is amazing. There is one actress, though, that was the worst one, though. And it's not to say that she was bad. She wasn't bad. She was just not as good as the rest of them, to me personally. And that was Kelsey Asbill. To me personally, in the first season, don't get me wrong, she was actually very good. She wasn't on the level as everyone else was. But as the seasons went on, she got better and better and better and better. So by the end, she matched everyone else. And to me personally, I want to say season 4, she became an amazing actress. Her acting, amazing. In season 4 and season 5. I have pretty much almost no complaints about the acting whatsoever. The graphics for its time and type, is actually pretty amazing, pretty well done. This also falls under in the genres contemporary western, epic, drama, western. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but at the same time, for the first season and a half, I would have to add another genre to the mix. Action. Yeah. Because I remember the first season and like the first half of the second season, it was action packed. It was. And not to say that there was no action afterwards. Throughout the first season and a half, there was a lot of action. But, like I said, afterwards, the action kind of got fewer apart, if you will. And so afterwards, it turned more into a drama western than anything else, if you ask me. And yeah, by the end, it was just really more on the lines of drama. Yeah. Oh, wait, and let's talk about... I talked about the acting. I talked about the graphics, amazing throughout. I have no complaints. I talked about the genres. One other thing to talk about. What would that be? That would be the storylines, the plots of the show. I always like to think that there's a new plot with every single season. But pretty much, almost with this. It's pretty much, to me personally, it was the same plot just every single season, but it was just done differently every single season. And it's not a bad thing if you can get it to be entertaining. And in a way they did. However, I have no complaints about the plots until the last season. Season 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'd have to say they were... Actually, the first 3 seasons, I would have to say they were extremely well written, amazingly well written, actually. The 4th season, not as much, as I could tell the writing aspect was kind of going down, but the plot was still actually very good by the 4th season. The writing aspect of it went down. It was terminated not as well. Now comes to the part where I really have to talk about, and that's season 5. Well, season 5 was a letdown for me. It was a letdown. Okay, so first of all, I don't like spoiling things, but that being said, I think in this case I have to spoil one thing. Yeah, for those of you that have seen this show, Yellowstone, yeah, Kevin Costner quit. He quit mid-season pretty much. This is what I don't understand, because the writers, the creators, all of the other seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, they did all of season 1 all at once. They did all of season 2 all at once. Season 3 all at once. Season 4 all at once. Season 5, Season 5A, Season 5B. Yeah, they kind of split it apart. And Kevin Costner even asked the creators of the show if it was possible to do it all at once. That way he could focus afterwards on his project that he was doing, which was the movies of Horizon. I was one of them that saw the first movie of Horizon in the movie theater. And I absolutely love that movie. Love the first part. It's still up in the air if we'll gain the other parts. I have no idea. I've looked at things. We'll talk about more about the Horizon movie when I get to the movie. We're supposed to talk about this, Yellowstone. But yet, no. Kevin Costner leaving was a major, major downfall. It was a major downfall, if you ask me. Because he was, don't get me wrong, the other actors did a great, amazing job in this show, but Kevin Costner made this show his show. And even at the beginning of season 5, I had problems with this show because it wasn't the plot, it was more on the way that the plot was written. I was like, yeah, I'm not really into this anymore, but I really should be watching all of this. That way I can do a review fully on all the seasons, that I can get out my opinions to you guys. Yeah. And so, yeah, season 5 really wasn't my cup of tea for the first part. And then Kevin Costner leaving, and then I'm not going to say what happens in the second part, but or the first part of season 5, but how to say this without spoiling anything, how to say this, the writing aspect to me personally, even in the second part, went down even more. And it wasn't terminated properly. And to me personally, the second half, they struggled. They struggled with what they wanted to do with the story. What they wanted to do with the story. And within the past, and within the last 2 to 3 episodes, especially the last episode, I would have to say the plot was a step up in the right direction, but the way that it was written was not good. To me personally, the way that it was written was not good, because I personally feel they could have done even more episodes. They could have done a better job at closing the show, closing the series. Yeah. That's how I feel about what happened, what went down in season 5. I had to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. But that being said, I actually, for the majority, for the most part, I did love this show for the most part. And IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this TV show an 8.6 out of 10. What do I think were my shots? If it wasn't for season 5, I probably would give it a 9. But I can't do that because of the way that season 5 was. I'm sorry, everyone. So I'm going to give this none other than an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That's my rating. Yeah. That being said, if you love this TV show or didn't love this TV show, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments. Whether you love the movie, love the TV show, or hated it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another TV show or movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.